Sometimes it can be hard to tell just how competitive the area and the business is that you are working with. Sometimes it's very easy if, for instance, with this example, a New York florist. Off the bat, you're right away probably going to be able to guess that this is going to be a very competitive niche. First, it's New York. That is a very competitive area regardless of the business that you have. There are so many people, so many businesses, it's often going to be very competitive. Also, just pulling up a quick search, I see in the local pack, these businesses have a high number of reviews, so it's likely a lot of work is going to have to be done in order to outrank these. Now, on the other hand, if we're looking at our landscaping example, I can see that businesses in the local pack did not have reviews yet. Well, one of them here has 4 reviews, but there's not a lot of reviews going on. And on top of that, I know that Centerville is not a huge area. It's a smaller suburb. So that tells me it's likely that I'll be able to rank faster for this particular industry. But I want to take it a step further because I want to get an idea of what my competitors are doing. We already started to do that by looking at Bright Local and looking at the potential citations so that we could see where our top competitors gaining citations from so that we can gain those same citations and additional ones on top of what they are doing. So if you have a lower competitive niche, like landscaping, Centerville, Virginia, for example, you may be able to get away with just citations. Other times, as you start to move into some of the more competitive areas, you may need to increase the number of citations, focus more on reviews, focus a little bit on your website structure to make sure that's properly set up. And you may also need to increase the number of backlinks and quality backlinks at that to the website. So one thing that I like to do to get an idea of just how competitive the niche is I like to go to my first couple of competitors. So for instance, we'll take this first florist for example. I'm going to go to their website and grab their URL. I'm going to throw that into a tool called Majestic, and this tool is going to show me a couple of things. It pulls up here a trust flow, citation flow. It tells me the number of external backlinks the website has and how many referring domains. You also see there's some other information, but there's 2 main things that I look at here. The first is the number of referring domains. Because although this website has 5,500 backlinks, they are only coming from 107 domains. So that's what I'm most worried about. If I see that my website only has 5 backlinks from 5 referring domains, I'm not as competitive as they are. But it's also important the quality of those domains. If they have been trying to get spammy backlinks, that's not going to do them a lot of good. I may be able to outrank more quality backlinks. One way to determine the quality of their links is of course to go through and look at them, but I can also look at the trust flow here. Anything generally over the 10 to 15 range indicates that they have quality backlinks. So here this website has a 32 for trust flow. That's very good, and so it's likely that most of their referring domains are of high quality. But I can go back to the listings and go ahead and take a look at Scott's Flowers here. I can go back to Majestic, type in his domain, and I can see now a big drop in backlinks from 105 to 75. The trust flow is a little bit lower, but still very good, still powerful backlinks, but the trust flow is not as powerful, but like I said, that is still a very good trust flow. I can go on to the third one, go back into Majestic, pop that URL in there, and we'll see what we get here. This one is a 42, so that's even better. They have 164 referring domains. So as you can see, it's not necessarily going to rank them in order of the number of backlinks they have or in the order of trust flow, because there are a number of factors that come into play here as we're talking about. But just to give one more example, let's go into landscaping one here. I'll just go into the first one here as you've already seen how to do this. And I'm going to pop in J&M Landscaping. Now you'll see this one only has 2 referring domains, only a total of 5 backlinks. So the competition with that is going to be a lot less. But this is likely a niche I may be able to rank for without worrying too much about the backlinks to a website. Let's try one other one. And as you can see here, this website only has 1 referring domain for a total of 5 backlinks. So the competition is a lot less. This one should be a lot easier to rank for. But this is a good way to really get a better idea of your competition and what you're going to be up against for ranking in the local pack.